match in round 1 of the St. Catherine PDC Local Government and Community Governance Challenge Quiz. We'd like to take this moment to acknowledge the sponsors of our quiz today. Can I have a round of applause when we're finished reading our sponsors? St. Catherine Cooperative Credit Union, Tasties Limited, Jamaica Public Service Company, Mr. Gregory Mayer, MP for Northeast St. Catherine, Honeybun, T. Geddes Grant, St. Jago Books and Supplies located at St. Jago Plaza, S.N. Craft Limited, Banbury, Linstead, St. Catherine, the Gleaner Company, Power 106, the Social Development Commission, the Ministry of Local Government and Community Development. Can we give applause to all our sponsors today? Before we get into the scores, just like to make an amendment to the scores. The St. Jago team has gotten an extra point for the local government question that was posed as it relates to the formation of NAPDEC. According to documents issued, it was officially stated in 2006 and not 2007. So the scores are St. Jago High on 7 and Olaba High on 3. Let's move to round 2, the speed section. In this section, each team will have 3 alternate 60-second periods in which to answer as many questions as possible. Teams are allowed to pass a question if they do not answer the question. Teams will earn 1 point for each correct answer. Once again, we begin with St. Jago. Local government. True or false? Each community-based group has the right to co-opt no more than 4 experts as co-opted members.
False.
That's correct. General knowledge. Who is the Minister of Justice? That is correct. Local government. Give 1 requirement a person must fulfill in order to be a member of a community development committee.
They must live in the community for over 2 years.
That is correct. Music arts. Which Jamaican recorded artist did the song She's Royal? That's correct. Local government. Who is the permanent secretary of the Ministry of Local Government and Community Development?
Local government, Sean Crooks.
Incorrect. Robert Wainford. Jamaican heritage. What does the Jamaican proverb, "Up and fall far from the tree" mean?
Children are not usually different from their parents and those they live around.
That is correct. Current affairs. Which party did the Honorable Bruce Golding lead prior to becoming leader of Jamaica Labour Party?
NDM.
That's correct. Local government. In the community-based organization, time is elapsed. Now we return to the first 60 seconds for Old Harbour. Local government. In the community-based organization, who is responsible to maintain good relationship with local media? That's correct. General knowledge. Who is the Shadow Minister of Justice? Delroy Chalk, local government. What is the minimum number of members from a CDC that should be chosen to represent the group in a DAC general meeting?
7.
2 members. Music arts. Which Jamaican female recording artist did the song Roots?
Itana.
That's correct. Local government. Place the following organization in increasing order based on authority and influence: DAC, CBO, CDC, and PDC.
BBC, CDO, CBD, and CAC.
That's incorrect. CBO, CDC, DAC, and PDC. Jamaican heritage. What is the main ingredient in the Jamaican dish asham? That's correct. Current affairs. Time has elapsed. Now we move to the second 60 seconds for St. Jago. Local government. In the community-based organization, who is responsible to provide logistic support for meetings?
Assembly.
That's correct. History. In which year were both Sam Sharp and Nanny declared national heroes?
1975.
That's correct. Local government. How often must the General Assembly of the PDC meet?
3 months or 6 months? Every 3 months.
3 months.
That is correct. Sports. Which school is the defending Ben Francis Cup champion? That's incorrect. St. Elizabeth Technical High School. Local government. Who is responsible for keeping the records of the PDC?
Secretary.
That's correct. Jamaican Heritage. What is the official name of the Dr. bird?
Ruby-throated hummingbird.
Swallowtail hummingbird. Local government. In the organizational structure of a CDC, there are 4 groups of members. At the top of that structure are the executive members. Which 2 groups fall in the middle?
This is the executive and legislative. Yeah.
Ex officio and
Time has been called. Incomplete, therefore incorrect. Ex officio members and subcommittee. We're now going to move on to the second 60 seconds for Old Harbour High. Current affairs. Which political party is led by Betty and Blaine?
Pass.
New Nation Coalition. Local government. True or false? No more than 3 years should pass between the election of officers at the... That is correct. History. What was Kingston made a city? That should be when?
1872.
In?
1872.
Incorrect. 1803. Local government. Name 2 functions of the General Assembly of a PDC.
This is to elect, pass.
Election of officers, approve budgets, appoint auditors, and make changes to the Constitution. Sports. Which school is the defending Walker Cup champion?
St. George's.
That's correct. Local government. How often must the executive of the PDC meet?
2
days.
At least once quarterly. Jamaican Heritage. What is the national fruit of Jamaica?
Okay.
That's correct. Local government. In the organizational structure for CDC, there are 4 groups of members. At the top of the structure, the executive members. Which group? Unable to complete the question as time has called. We now move to the final 60 seconds for St. Jago High. Local general knowledge. In what branch of government do RM courts fall? Executive, legislative, or judiciary?
Judiciary.
That is correct. Jamaican Heritage. What are the final 3 words in the national pledge?
Old human race.
That's correct. Music and arts. Who are the hosts of the TV program Intense?
Pass.
Tally and Ashley. Local government. True or false? The PDC is a political organization.
False.
That's correct. Sports. Who scored 2 goals for Jamaica in their match against Antigua and Barbuda?
Shelton.
That's incorrect. Dane Richards. Jamaican Heritage. Which place in Jamaica was once called Saint Gloria? That's correct. Current affairs. Which popular member of parliament from St. Catherine crossed the floor of parliament from PNP? That's incorrect. Sharon Hay Webster. General knowledge. What is the meaning of the acronym PPP in Jamaican politics?
People's Political Party.
That's correct. Local government. Who is the state minister and the minister of local government and community development?
Sharon Fox Abrams.
Incorrect. Colonel Colin Fagan. Now we move Now we will have the final 60 seconds to Old Harbour High School. Starting with general knowledge. Who is the Minister of National Security?
Peter Bunting.
That is correct. Jamaican Heritage. Who wrote the words of the national anthem? That's correct. Music arts. Which recording artist produced the song Evil Head?
I know them.
That's correct. Local government. True or false? The PDC and Parish Council should never collaborate on development issues for their parties. That's correct. Sports. Which popular Harbourview midfielder was returned to the national football team following public inclusion? Sorry?
Linville Lewis.
Jermaine Hugh. Jamaican Heritage. Which place in Jamaica was once called the Bay of Light by the British? Montego Bay. Current affairs. Which member of parliament from St. Catherine served as deputy prime minister in both Bruce Bolin and Andrew Holness administration of Kenneth Barr? General knowledge. What is the meaning of the acronym CAPE?
Caribbean Advanced Provisional Examination.
That's correct. Local government. What was the purpose of Ministry Paper 893 and 703? Time has been called. This brings us to the end of round 2, and we will break and come back for the exciting ding-dong buzzer section of